to get going. Awesome. And again, welcome everybody. My name is Michelle O'Neill, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys today how you can make some extra cash for the holidays. And yes, there is still time over this holiday season to make extra cash. But not only am I going to show you how to make extra income, I'm going to actually show you how to build a passive income stream that you guys can make daily pay coming in, because my goal is to take 1,000 of you in 2024 and help you learn the skills to make 600 a day, which is 219,000 a year. So if that's something you want to learn, you're definitely in the right place. So right now we have a 10K holiday sprint going on that we are going to invite you to be part of. Okay. And in that 10K holiday sprint, we have people already taking advantage of what they're learning. Look at this. Sandra is made 12K already. Renee is 9,600. And you guys, we just launched this like 3 weeks ago. Okay. This is what is happening inside our community. I love this because Matha got another customer today. So she's at 2,300 towards the 10K, right on track. Brittany's at 2,200, right on track. Shirley's at 3,400. We have Alexa's at 2,650. So why am I sharing this with you guys? Because you're going to learn today exactly what they have done to be able to achieve this. And you have the ability to follow it as well, because you should have received the PDF for the 10K holiday sprint. If not, the person that invited you today will make sure to get that to you. Okay. Look, Ashley, 4,200. Tim, he's 2 cells away from 10K. So that would mean he's probably at, I don't know, around 8,800, right? Amy at 5,100. So is it possible for you? Absolutely, if you're coachable and willing to follow our process. Okay, so what are you going to learn here today? You're going to learn step by step how to make 10K in 60 days, okay? You're also going to learn how to follow a 2-hour workday. Yes, you guys, you actually can get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. You're going to learn how to grow a business and how to have no monthly expenses growing your business, okay? And you're also going to learn how to create content so you don't have to go find customers or bother friends and family to buy from you, okay? And I'm going to show you how to create an online business in 2023 so you can reach all of your goals in 2024. And yes, we're going to show you how to do this working 2 hours a day. So we are going to discover the simple process that you can follow, you guys, step by step, to show you exactly how to make daily pay. So I have a question real quick. I want you guys to, in the chat, put in the chat what you will do if you can make 10K this holiday season. How will that change your holidays? I would love to know in the chat. This is my favorite part, right? Because you see what they're doing is no different than you. You can do that as well. Okay, so put that in the chat because I love this part, right? Pay off this. Oh, go to Thailand. I love that. Yes, keep on going, you guys, because you're going to learn today how that is possible for you. My favorite part, seeing you guys do this. Love it so much. And oh my gosh, we're trying to get everybody in the room. Holy moly. This is so awesome, by the way, you guys. Absolutely love to see this so much. Okay, let's keep on going, rocking and rolling here. You guys are great. Appreciate it so much. Okay. So let's talk about the system that we use, okay? This is the ultimate discovery system. You guys, this is what gives you your life back. This is what gives you your freedom. This is what keeps you from having to be the one out there trying to find people, okay? So we will show you how to build a faceless brand and how to do Pinterest so you can create content without you having to do videos, okay? We will show you how to do a copy and paste free ads method, and we will show you how to use social media the right way to attract customers to you, okay? So you guys, we just did a Pinterest training last week that once you get inside our community, you get free access to this. And I wanna share this with you because Nicole's been testing exactly what she learned. And you guys, she goes, I literally went from 588 impressions this morning to almost 1,000 impressions because of what she learned in this training. It works. Now she updated it. Look at this. This is her update from yesterday. Look at the growth. This is what you learn. We literally will set you up for success inside our community. Now, you guys understand Pinterest, right? Pinterest means you don't got to shoot videos. You don't got to talk on videos. And look at this. Look how well it works. This can work for you as well, my friends. Okay. So how do we make money? Well, we promote 4 different done for you digital products. These products are in high demand. People are out there looking for these products. Okay. And so these products, you guys, with them being in high demand, for one, they allow you to be your own boss here. We got somebody scribbling on the screen real quick here. Let me just get that, stop sharing the screen and I'll get that taken care of because that would distract me. Okay, try not to scribble on the screen, guys. Thank you. Okay, so we will show you how to be your own boss because you make 100% profit with these products. They literally sell themselves, you guys. So this is for you if you want to have an automated online business where you make 100% profit with the rejection-free business. And you guys, it's pre-built for you. So imagine having sought after products that you can sell from the comfort of your home or the comfort of anywhere where you get to keep all the profits. That's exactly what you're going to learn. And it's time-saving route to daily passive paying income stream. So that means today you can have products that are in high demand ready to promote. So that means today, you guys, if you're loving this, you can have a full functioning automated business this week, ready to make you an income stream. 4 income streams that you're going to learn and earn at the exact same time. So here is our #1 selling product. You guys, this literally is a business in a box. This equips people with every skill that they need in digital marketing. Not only are you going to learn how to do digital marketing and make a very high 6 figures, 600 a day, which is 219,000 a year. You're going to learn how to be an affiliate marketer. You're going to learn how to be even create your own digital products if you want. You're going to learn how to be a content creator. You're going to learn how to monetize your social media channels. You guys, this training taught me, and now I'm monetized on YouTube. YouTube actually pays me money. So that is our #1 selling product. What I love about this product is people that purchase it from me, they're shocked what they get in it because of the affordability of it, but everything that they get. And you immediately get 4 income streams. Okay. So let's talk about how you can make 10K in the next 60 days. You guys realize that is only 17 customers. Do the math. 17 times 600, that's $10,200. That's all you need is 17 customers. Now you guys realize there's 4.8 billion people on social media. So it's pretty easy to find 17. So what I want to do real quick is I want to see if Victoria is on here, you guys, because I want her to share her story with you as well, because she's a busy mom and I want you to see what's possible. So are you here, Victoria?
I'm here. Sorry. Hello. How are you?
I am fantastic. I'm excited to hear from you. I love your sweater. It looks great.
Oh, and my undecorated tree. We got it.
Hey, the thought that counts.
Yes. Hey, everybody. I'm so glad y'all are here. My name is Victoria. And yes, like Michelle said, I am a busy mama. I have 3 boys. All 3 of them are in therapy. And so we constantly have something going on. I have experience in the corporate world, but prior to this, I wanted to find a way to stay home with my kids and make a really good income. And so drop in the comments and tell me if you have ever done an MLM or a pyramid scheme. This is not an MLM. This is not a pyramid scheme. Okay. I always want to make sure I say that. But my past prior to this, I spent 6.5 years doing an MLM. And so when I saw my friend talking about digital marketing, how she had made 40K in 2 months, I was the person that sat there and said, probably another one of those, probably another MLM. It's got to be a scam. There's got to be a catch, right? Because society has taught us that something that sounds too good to be true probably is. And so hearing, oh, you can make a day, on a 2-hour workday, our minds automatically go there thinking it's too good to be true, or there's got to be a catch somewhere, right? So I was that person that sat back watching for 2 months before I finally decided, you know what? I need to give this a try, because we were in a position where we needed to make money and I needed to find a way to do something, but I still wanted to stay home with my kids. Okay. I have now made over 80K, almost 85 Rand in the last 3.5 months doing this. So from coming from the MLM world to coming here, I can vouch that this is wildly different. If you know what that was like, I mean, I was making 25% of somebody else's company, right? I was like doing all the things, all the recruiting, like glued to my phone, the parties, the cold messaging, finding customers, all of the things to try to make 25% of somebody else's company. Now I'm making 600 to 1800 a day, 100% profit, and working way less because of the system that we have working for us on autopilot. It is worlds apart. And this is the most genius thing ever. It's bringing mamas home to their babies. It's bringing dads home to their babies. And it is giving so many people that time freedom that they have been looking for. So I can vouch, I mean, in my first month doing this, like when I tell you this was a Hail Mary, I was going into this hoping to maybe make 1,000 a month. And in my first month, we paid for a new transmission on my car, 6 rental cars in my first month. My husband's Army, he was gone. So I was at home with all 3 babies. Okay. I paid for repairs on his truck. I paid for new tires. I paid off my car, $14,000 on my car, took my kids on a family vacation, and started saving for their college funds, all in 1 month of doing this. So it's wildly different from anything I've ever experienced, and I'm never going back. So if you're that person that is skeptical, doubting, has questions, that was me, and just take it like for what I say, it works. So yeah.
I love that so much. I'm so excited for you. And I love the fact that I don't love the fact that you were sick, but you were sick and you still had that passive income coming in. I think that's huge.
Yes. And my parents were just here for 5 days and I made 3 grand while they were here and I was unplugged. That's the beautiful thing about this.
That's what I love about it, because it's literally a lifestyle business where, we don't have to stress when we're sick or stress when we have family, because our automated business is working for us. So congratulations. I love your success. And thank you so much, my friend, for sharing.
Yes.
Gosh, I get so fired up, you guys, when I hear these stories, because literally the only difference of us is we just took action and we just became really coachable. This can happen for you guys as well. Okay. So all you need is 17 customers in 60 days, you guys. Okay. So how do you get 17 customers in 60 days without having to find customers or getting rejected? Okay. Well, you guys, think about it. There's 4.8 billion people on social media alone, and all you need is 17. But you ready for this? Because we're going to show you how to have a rejection-free business where you don't got to go find those customers, or you don't have to be asking those 17 people to buy from you. Okay. This is the pre-built system that we give you for free. I call it our freedom machine, because it's literally out there working for you guys 24/7. This is how you can work 2 hours a day, but still make daily pay, because your automated system is always out there working for you. So you guys, this page, all you need is 6 people a day to put their email in this page, okay? Because 1 out of 20 are buying from you. So that means that's a customer every 4 days. So after 60 days, congratulations, you've made $10,200. So how do we get the 6 people a day there? By using our system. This is what you will learn. Just like if you decide to be a nurse, you can't be like, I'm just going to go to YouTube and YouTube a few videos and I'm going to become a nurse. No, you'll learn the skills to be a nurse. Same thing with this. If you want to learn how to attract customers to you, we will show you how to do that. We will show you how to do that through faceless branding, through Pinterest, through our copy and paste free ads, through using social media. You guys realize all of you came here from one of these methods. Think about that. All of you are here because you seen one of us either create a video or some type of post on a free ad or on Pinterest or on another social media platform. Our system works. There's 482 people on here right now because our system works, and it can work for you as well. So what I want to do now is I want to have Amy come on and share with you guys, because she was working a full-time job when she discovered this. So I want you to hear her story as well. So Amy, I'll let you take it away.
Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you. I was trying to let all those people in. Wow. Almost
I'll take over for you while you're
500
doing that.
people.
So awesome. Yes.
Yes. Welcome, everybody. So, again, I am Amy, and I started this journey 6 months ago. And when I started this, I absolutely knew nothing about the online world. I didn't know anything about social media. I had to Google what digital marketing was. I had no idea. But what I did know is I was working 2 jobs, over 70 hours a week, and I never seen my kids. I had no me time. So I had to do something different because it wasn't working anymore. And I was sick of struggling as a single mom of 3 kids working over 70 hours a week. Something had to give. Long story short, my daughter got me on TikTok, and I found Michelle talking about daily pay and the community. And I was a little hesitant at first because I knew nothing. But when she said this was a done for you system, that's when I really paid attention, because literally the website is built for you. Everything is handed to you to be a very successful online business owner. But when I found out that I could learn how to do social media, and I was going to learn everything step by step, that reassured me that I could fit the time in, even though I was still working 70 hours a week. So on day 1, I jumped inside that community, and I jumped inside that blueprint, and I took it all in as much as I possibly could. And I hit the ground running with it. Within 10 weeks, I had quit both of those jobs.
Oh,
Can you guys still see me?
what is happening right
There's something
now?
covering our screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out why this is happening.
Somebody has access to it. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got it. We're a little tech savvy now. But anyway, you guys, my point to all of this is, no matter what cards are stacked against you, no matter what your situation is, you will be taught a proven process and follow a 2-hour workflow every single day. You can fit 2 hours in every day. I quit those 2 jobs. I have been a stay-at-home mom now for 3 months, and I have earned over 70 grand in 6 months total from knowing absolutely nothing, because the process works. If you are willing to put your best foot forward, if you're willing to be disciplined, coachable, consistent, and you're willing to do it, you can. Believe you me, you can do it. Just like me, and so many other people inside of this community. Just have faith in yourself, believe in yourself. You know what you've already conquered in your past. Leave the past there, move forward fresh every day, and we will be there with you along the ride.
Yeah. Ooh, awesome. Thank you so much, Amy. And I love seeing all your success. And what I really love, you guys, is because of our ability to work 2 hours a day, you know, Amy has been able to get everything done. So that's why she was able to walk away from her jobs. So don't let the fact of I work all the time or I have a family hold you back. Let that be your motivation and just learn this 2-hour working process. So let's talk about that right now. So what do we do with our 2 hours a day? Okay, so 30 minutes is going to be spent copy and pasting free ads to high traffic websites for free. Just 30 minutes. 30 minutes, right? And then you're going to spend 30 minutes on creating 3 pieces of content. That content can be on Pinterest. It can be faceless videos. It can be on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever platform you, my friend, want to use, okay? And then we do what's called a CTA inside of our videos, which is a call to action. We give them another action step to take. And then we will spend 10 minutes a day responding to those call to actions. And then we'll spend 10 minutes a day on our holiday sprint video, because I give you an action step every day and content ideas to do. 10 minutes on that. And then 10 minutes on creating your pins for Pinterest if you want. If you don't want to do Pinterest, you can spend that 10 minutes on doing something else. But that literally is your 2-hour workday that was going to help you build an online business, you guys, for time freedom. So what can happen? Well, you can start generating a predictable income, have an online business that actually generates results, and less time working and make more income. So again, what will you do in the next 60 days if you can make 10K? So now what I want to do is I want to go across the country and I want to have Cecilia come on, you guys, and share her story with you. Because we have such a huge community of people in South Africa. I never in my wildest dreams would I have thought when I created my TikTok account 14 months ago that I would just share 3 videos a day and attract people all across the world. And Cecilia was one of them that had discovered my content. So are you here, Cecilia?
I am here, Michelle. I'm
Oh,
here.
that's
Good evening,
beautiful.
everybody.
How are
Thank
you?
you. I'm good. I'm good. Living the life next to the ocean, looking at the whales and the dolphins playing. So I just
Is
want to
this
say
your
good
new
evening.
home?
Yes.
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 Aw, I'm so proud of you. So awesome.
Okay, so I'm Cecilia Jacobs. I'm a South African mum. So I used to stay in a very, very small town called Messina in the Limpopo area. So if anybody knows where that is, you can drop me a yes. It's a very, very small. And in that town, we've got like 1 primary school and 1 high school. So my daughter has been born and bred from preschool right up to high school. But when we got to high school, I knew, you know, something needed to change because she needed to get to a place where she could really flourish and grow. So I was also a home-based nail artist. I did nails, facials, thinking that when I started that business, it would give me more time freedom. It would give me more time with my daughter, but no, it doesn't work like that at all. So at the end of May, I discovered Michelle, and I actually discovered her the morning after. I was sitting one evening and it was close to 9 o'clock at night when I was still busy working. And the way that my studio was set up, I could look right through the house, and my daughter fell asleep on the couch. And as I looked up, I realized I've had nothing of you today. I didn't spend time with you. I could do nothing with you. So even though I'm working from home, I still didn't get time. I was still trading every minute that I have to make an income in order to provide the bare basics, still living from hand to mouth. So the next morning I was like, God, there's got to be something. And as I consumed my TikTok, because I used to be a consumer instead of a creator, I came across a post of Michelle. where she was talking about the 2-hour workflow and learning how to automate a business. And then if I had 2 hours a day to spend on this and learn the skills to promote digital products online without needing to hunt down clients, and I'll be attracting those clients, I thought, this is magic. This is what I want. I want to work 2 hours a day. I want to have an automated system, and I do not want to hunt down clients. So I jumped in, I bought this blueprint, I set everything up and everything. But after 6 weeks, I realized, oh my word, I'm not making money. What am I doing wrong? What am I missing? And as I went through our community, because we've got all these coaching going on inside the community, I came across the one important training that I missed out on, which was the how to connect to your perfect customer training. And the moment I tapped into that training, everything changed. Because if I tell you, you get everything, you must just be willing to take that and learn from it. Then I mean, you get everything. So I tapped into that training. I did that training that evening. My video content changed, and literally the next day it started. I started getting commissions, $50, $300, $600. And I've been consistently earning daily for the past 6 months. I've moved from that small town within the first 3.5 months starting this business. I'm staying in Jeffreys Bay. Every morning when I wake up, I look over the ocean. I see dolphins playing. I see whales in front of me. I get to spend my time with my daughter. I do not need to ask permission from anybody to pick her up from school, to go for a morning milkshake with her, or anything like that. This business has completely changed my life, completely.
Oh, I love that so much. I am so happy for you. Like your view, I'm just like, because I know what was that your goal? When was that your goal? Because I know you hit it sooner, right? To move.
I wanted to move like at the end of December. If I could start making like 10,000 extra a month, I thought that that would be enough to move me. But yeah, I reached it like within 3 months. I was packed. I paid the moving services. By that time, I've also bought myself a car cash. I paid school fees on this side in advance for the whole year. I'm renting at the moment because I want to start looking to buy a house, but I could pay my rent up for the whole year. It's just, I've got savings for the first time in my life. I'm looking forward to Christmas. It's completely life-changing. And, you know, Michelle, I can say in all honesty, it's amazing to make this money. But when I get clients that, like, I had a client the other day phoning me, she sent me a voice message, and she was in tears, and she said, I just want to thank you for the change that you brought to my life. I mean, and she made like 100,000 Rand in 30 days. She started with a $50 blueprint. She upgraded to $600 within 30 days, and she made 100,000. And it's just that feeling inside, knowing that, you know what, we're helping families, we are changing lives as far as we go, it's amazing. It's mind-blowing.
Yes, it's amazing when we reach our goals, but it is so much more awesome when we see other people in our community reaching goals. And I just love that.
Absolutely.
So much, so.
Absolutely.
I am so proud of you, and thank you so much for sharing and for sharing what's possible. Like, I love that so much. So thanks you, my friend. Oh, you guys, this is what we're talking about right here. Okay. So let me finish this, and then you guys, I promise you, we're going to get all of your questions answered. Okay. But I do want to show you what it looks like, what one of the digital products looks like. Okay. So this is literally, you guys, it's literally like a business in a box. This is what it looks like. Okay. So when you purchase your digital product, this is the premium product, right? This is what it looks like. I'm going to show you what it equips you with. So you are going to learn, look at this. You get 200 free ads, how to post unlimited ads. You get Facebook, Craigslist, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Look at this. Look at all this TikTok training that you get. But look at all these tools and resources that you get. Okay, so this is your digital product. Now check this out. This is our community that you get access to as well. And inside of this, look at the classroom. This is your daily videos that you get. See, the first day is going to be how to make 10,000 in 60 days. Your next day video is who is your perfect customer, how to be a starter and a finisher, right? We can get excited about something, but can we finish it? We help you with that. You are equipped every day with a video. Look at today's. Today's was about hook, story, and paint a picture, how to create content that will stop the scroll of your perfect customer. Again, you guys, you are equipped with everything. Now, here's the great part. Here's your free system that you get, right? Here's how to find your perfect customer. Look at this. If you can't get on live, you guys, look at this. You get free access to all of the replays, okay? So you literally are equipped with every single thing that you need to be very successful, okay? So here's what you're going to learn, okay? You're going to learn how to promote products and make 100% profit, okay? You're going to learn how to have an automated business. You're going to learn how to use our ultimate discovery system so you don't have to go find a customer. You never got to be rejected from a customer. You don't have to DM people. You literally can have it fully automated. That way you have a lifestyle business and you have your life back. You have your time back because you can follow the 2-hour workday. You're going to learn how to attract and connect with your perfect customers through content on social media. And you're going to learn step by step what you need to do daily to make daily pay. I love what Cecilia said. She goes, I used to be a consumer. Now, instead, I'm a creator of social media. You guys, we all scroll on social media. Imagine if you could just take a little bit of that time and turn that into an income stream for you and your family. Okay, so when you get started today, I'm going to share with you what you are going to get access to. You're going to get access, immediate access to your digital product, my friend, and immediate access to a community of now over 5,800. Oh my goodness, that needs to be updated. We're growing about over 100 a day. You're going to get access to the 10K holiday sprint, but you're going to literally have step by step what you need to reach your goals and dreams. Now, what I want to do real quick before I share with you guys the Black Friday special, okay? And before we answer questions, is I want to have Desiree come on. You guys, I want you to hear from her as well. Again, we're going back to South Africa. How's that? We did a few in the United States and a few international as well. So Desiree, are you here, my friend?
Hi, yes, I'm here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this awesome call yet again. Something very funny happened to me. I listened to Cecilia and I was so encouraged and so inspired with what she just said. It actually reminded me. So this year, it is the first time that my little family of 4 is able to go on an international holiday for 3 weeks. Now, it's quite big if you are a South African and you understand what it was to fly. Be far from everything, right? So it's this flight and that flight. Guys, we get to go on our first ever proper international holiday where we are not going to worry about a single thing. That is the first for my family. So let me tell you a little bit about my journey. So I'm 36 years old and I'm a mom of 2. And I'm married and I live in Pretoria, the capital of South Africa. And I used to be in corporate. I was a corporate slave for many, many years. I was also a commission earner. And I really was working. I'm a workaholic by nature. Okay, so I love working because I like to see the results. But there's nothing as discouraging as working so incredibly hard, spending time away from my kids, my husband, my home, and I'm just not getting the rewards. And it was becoming very repetitive. So as a commission earner, I would get to the end of the month or close to paycheck time. And then I was not able to submit my commission sheet and actually get paid because there'd always be an excuse. So it was like a dangling little carrot. Financial pressure that put on my family was huge because you rely on those commissions, right? Although you don't know what they are, you rely on them. And anyway, so the financial stress grew and grew as any family of 4. I mean, it's my situation is definitely not unique. There's many people on this very call that can attest to that. So I started looking for something to do, and I knew my work ethic was absolutely brilliant. And I knew if I could find something that really works and that I can see really works, man, I'm going to give it my all. And boy, did I. So I started, yesterday was actually my 12th week. So remember when we had our first webinar, it was I was on my 5.5 week. So I've grown so much. Michelle, I have built a business so sustainable that I could probably go on that holiday, come back, and it would still be going for me. That's how rock solid I built this, by following the daily things, staying that consistency, and it's just so incredible. So here's what my journey has brought me. I am debt free. And for those of you that know what debt is like, everybody has got debt in some form. I don't care if it's a credit card, a personal loan. We all fall into situations where that's a thing, right? Especially post-COVID. Everybody was struggling there. So we did rely on a little bit of extra credit, right, to get through when many of us had to stay at home, etc., and take pay cuts. So that was, unfortunately, with one paycheck once a month, it's a very difficult hole to climb out of, because my pay remained the same, but my debt was over here. So you've got to make the adjustment. And no matter how hard I was working, the net result was the same. So I found digital marketing, and I thought, well, with this work ethic and with this determination and drive and the proven blueprint, it can only be a success. Right. And I got cracking. Guys, within my first month, I made $40,000 in my first month. I was like, is this for real? I couldn't believe it. I mean, it took me from stressed and overworked, and I completely had a new energy. It's amazing when you think you work hard for a business, it actually depletes your energy so much that you're actually not working hard. You're just pouring so much of your soul into it that makes you feel mentally drained. And now I'm probably working, okay, obviously following the 2-hour workday, and I am probably working less hours. But I mean, I don't know if you also think, I think I look fabulous. I feel healthy. I feel like, you know, when financial pressure comes off of you, so many people have said to me they can see it on my face. They can actually see it on my face. You know, when that burden is just off. So for me and my family, what has it done? It's bought us our time back. And I'm extremely grateful that I found this in my 30s. And so many people that I've helped are from different walks of life, but my perfect customer kind of flows all the same. You know, there's a synergy among them. And one of the most rewarding things for me thus far in my journey is helping a couple that could not afford IVF. And guys, I actually have goosebumps. So there's a confirmed pregnancy because of digital marketing. So that is so fantastic. You know, people don't always realize, but if that's your heart and that's your goal, you know, like my goals was paying off my house, getting debt free. Theirs was to start a family. Financial pressure and block was what was preventing that. And here they are. It's an absolute goosebump moment. And, you know, that's life-changing experiences. Those are things that, I mean, I'm not taking the credit for that at all. You know, they've worked really hard, but it's an opportunity. And for all the people that are doubting whatsoever, let me tell you, the only person that can make decisions for you is you. If I had to listen to half of the people in my journey, guess what? Those people are not there to pay my bills. I didn't see a queue behind me for people lining up to pay my debt. I didn't see any of that. So I decided, right, this is for me and my family. And just like Cecilia said, never had savings. Okay. I have savings now. Why? Because my income is more than my expenses for the first time. And that is like an accumulative, it's compounding, you know, and I'm making money faster than I can spend it, literally. So I want to encourage people that financial freedom, regardless of your age. I was very unhappy at work, and I started this as a side hustle. So I did say previously in the other webinars, those 2-hour work days absolutely can be done. If you can, you will find 2 hours to set yourself free, whether it's from whether you want time freedom or financial freedom or whatever type of freedom. If there's a will, there's a way. And yeah, since then I've quit my job. I'm with my girls. So my older one goes to school and I get to nannies anymore. Mommy gets to do that. Mommy gets to do pickup. I've always had to rely on, a WhatsApp or somebody or pair to go, we've done this, this, and that. And that's how I used to get my updates via an app. And I thought, no. So my journey thus far I get so excited and I get so emotional at the same time. It's elevated everything that I was not meant to be. I didn't have prior experience. I don't have a college degree. So I literally came from nothing, followed all the steps, and built a huge, huge company in terms of net worth, because there's no expenses. So I built all of that in the matter of 12 weeks. So the sustainability for my family is life-changing. So I thank you, Michelle, for all your guidance and this awesome community, and onwards and upwards.
Oh, that is so awesome. I love your story, and I'm just so proud of you. And I can't wait to see you and your family travel over this holidays, all because you made a decision one day and you took action. And I'm just
you're gonna see the content. You're gonna see the content.
I love that so much. Oh, thank you, my friend, for sharing. You guys see, this is what's possible, all because we just followed a proven system, right? Okay, so let's keep on going here. I hope you guys are loving these stories. So how do you get started, right? What are the 4 different products? Let's talk about them. So here is our #1 selling product, you guys. It's our premium product. This is the most expensive product. So I love the affordability of it, right? And what I mean by that is you don't got to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to learn the skills to make 6 figures online, right? $600. And you guys, this is going to equip you with every single digital marketing skill that you need to be wildly successful, okay? And you're also going to learn how to be an affiliate marketer, because once you build an email list, email equals income. You can sell your email list other things as well if you want, right? And even how to create your own product. I went through this training, you guys, and I'm monetized on YouTube, which means YouTube is now paying me when I create content on YouTube. You'll learn all of that inside of here. And you also get the resale rights on all 4 of the products, okay? Now, next is our $300 6-figure blueprint. This gives you a 300 daily pay blueprint. You'll learn all the social media platforms and you'll learn how to monetize your social media channels. $300 is what it costs, okay? Let me say this, also a one-time $59 website fee on this, because the company sets up our website for us. This has a one-time $39 website fee, right? And then our elite product is $150. You guys, this is a great product if you want to learn how to make an extra $300 to $600 a month, okay? And a one-time $39 fee. Then we have our starter. You guys, it's $50. It's a great way to start learning the process, okay? And then you have a one-time $39 fee. When you purchase a $300, you're going to get the resale rights on the 3 products, okay? And then this one, you get the resale rights on the 50 and the 150. This one, you'll get the resale rights on the 50, right? And so that's the difference of the products. Now, let's talk about the early Black Friday special we have going on. Today, when you purchase our premium, we're going to waive the $59 fee, okay? Or if you purchase a $300 6-figure blueprint, we're going to waive the $39 fee. So all it's going to cost you today to get started with your own online business is either $600 or $300, because we're going to waive the website fees. But that's not it. You have reoccurring bills. Why not a reoccurring income stream? We have a digital growth monthly community, you guys, that we help business owners learn how to get daily paying customers, okay? So let me show you that, because you are going to, here it is, I think, yes, it's right here. You're going to get access to that. It's actually $47 a month that you're going to get access to it for free. But when you're building your business, you're going to run into people that are like, I just want to know how to get customers for my existing business, because maybe they're a realtor or they sell insurance or they are a coach or they have a brick and mortar business. You can actually share this with them and get a reoccurring income stream, because every month when they buy, you make money. So you have reoccurring bills. Why not a reoccurring income stream? And you get access to that for free, my friends, for the Black Friday special. So there's our Black Friday specials. So what is your next step that you need to do? Well, you should have just received an email from the person that invited you here. Go down to the PS of that email, and that is where you can get started, okay? And once you get started, come back in the comments and let us know, okay, that you have got started. So then what's going to happen next is you're going to immediately get a welcome email. And in that welcome email is going to give you immediate access to your digital product and immediate access to our community, right? Where you are going to be able to get ready to start having an automated online business, okay? You guys literally can have everything set up and ready to go. You can have a full functioning automated business in 2 days. 2 days, my friends. How crazy is that? Like, instead of spending money on Black Friday, you could be making money on Black Friday, because the moment you get started, if you want to promote this opportunity in this live event that we're doing right now, you can be promoting the webinar. Okay. So how's that? So now what I want to do next is I want to just open up for any questions that you have. And again, if you guys are getting started, put in the chat that you're getting started. I would absolutely love to welcome you. I'm going to totally put her on the spot real quick, but I just seen that Renee's on here. Renee, are you in a place that you can share at all? I would love for you to share. This totally putting her on the spot. So I don't know if she can. Can you?
Can you see me?
Yes, awesome. I know I just totally picked you on the
I'm going
spot.
to try and make it. My voice has been really crazy lately. But yeah, I can share.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where do I start? My gosh. Okay. So my story is going to be a little bit different. Opposite from Victoria because our ages, but close to Amy. And I'll tell you this, owned and operated my preschool since I was 19, born to be an entrepreneur. Okay. And so I did that for 28 years and then retired it. And so for over a decade, my husband and I have been retired, but I had been online for 16 years. So like Michelle, network marketing, making the 25% commission, just trying to figure out the ins and outs, rejection all the time. And I want you to hear this. I did not reach the top of a multi-level marketing company. It took 12 years. That happened in 2020 of all times. And most people will say, this is happening, that's happening. I didn't care. I went for it. And I'm not bragging, but I want you to hear me why I'm telling you this. 12 to 16 hours a day, over 4 months in 2020, I had built 4,000 people internationally underneath me. No system. It wasn't a 2-hour day like this is. And I was exhausted. Okay, now I'm telling you this because with the blueprint, you have the master resale rights, friends. They cannot take your business from you. Do you know how important that is? Every time I built something, it was taken from me. And then all the time freedom and financial freedom was gone like that. Not to mention 25% commission. And then you're waiting to be paid out. And they wait till the 5th of the month to pay you. I don't know why. And then they're late. We have bills to pay. So, you know, being retired for 10 years and tired, I was like, I need something. Okay, and I'm going to tell you guys this too. I started in April, but I had life happen to me. My mindset was all over the place because of family and things happening with my husband and my dad. They both had heart attacks. And I say remember when because I don't like to talk about stuff like that. I talk health. However, I stepped back. Michelle knows this. And I actually tried another product. And I'm grateful for that because I had to build it from the ground up, completely like overwhelmed. And then I came back to daily pay. Okay. Community is everything. This will keep you from quitting on yourself and your family. If you don't think community matters, I'm going to tell you right now, it does. Okay. It is everything. Again, I've been online 16 years. I will be an empty nester next year. I have boy-girl twins. They are homeschooled. And guess what they do, y'all? The blueprint is their curriculum. Okay. My 28-year-old lives in Texas. Haven't seen him for 3 years because I couldn't. I bought a $650 plane ticket 5 weeks ago, and he's coming. I don't cry that much, but I miss my boy. Okay? All right, I'm not done. So my twins will graduate with time freedom at 18 years old. My 28-year-old son lost his job. He served in the Army. He wanted to be a cop. He couldn't because he got injured. So he had to go to mechanic school. He didn't want to do that. 6 days a week that guy worked, my son. It's probably, all of you guys can relate to that. He hated what he did. 4 weeks ago, he got fired. This mama paid his rent, his car payment, and his food. And he's in insurance. And guess what? He does not know how to market. He does not know how to brand himself online. This is what your product does. Because someone said to me the other day on one of my lives, and you guys, if you know me, I'm pretty feisty, okay? And the guy said, oh, you're just passing the 600 to each other. I said, Ellen, I'm going to keep you on my live, but I want to tell you something, my friend. I have never learned so much in this community than I have over the last 113 days, and you best believe I'm keeping track. I learned how to brand any business in the online space. I learned how to market. It's rejection free. I no longer chase customers. Okay. And this community and training is free to you. So I'm going to say this with love. Shame on you if you're in here and you are not utilizing what Michelle has put out here. She doesn't have to do this. She had her own why. We all do. But it's your responsibility to come in here and dig in. You will get everything you ever need. Do you know people, the content this amazing lady gives, people are charging hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and you get it free. You get it free. Okay. So back to my oldest son, he is also doing the blueprint. He's passing it on to his insurance agents. Okay. So if you think this is small, it's not. And I was retired, trading time for money, exhausted. So now let me tell you, money is very important because it gives you the time freedom. And I want you to come in here and I want you to be patient. And I want you to understand you're going to learn a skill set. You're going to be the CEO of a business in your life for the first time in your life. And I want you to get serious about it. And I want you to get your mindset straight. I am a quantum mindset coach. What the heck does that mean? Whatever you attract will find you. If you're negative, that's what you get. If you're broke, that's what you get. It's just the way it goes. It's the law of attraction, okay? Now, here's the fun part. I knew nothing about a 2-hour workday, guys. I was doing 12 hours, as I told you. The first 8 days, I threw a fit. You can ask my twins that are on here. I threw a fit because I thought, oh my God, I can build from the ground up, no system. I'm coming in here, boom, I'm doing it. And excuse me, I had tears. I was pretty pissed off. And I said, all right, that's it. I am going to follow this lady to the T. Let's go. By day 9, I had 3 sales, $1,250. It was like, it was cricket for 9 days. I'm like, oh my gosh. Went back to the training. Michelle says, do not focus on the money. Focus on your skill set and find out who your perfect customer is. All right, I'm going to do that. Money started to roll in here and there. Next thing I knew, guys, it was in the middle of last month, day 72. That week, I made $8,500. I closed October at over $14,000. I am one sale away today at 10 grand. I made over $33,000. So I'm going to end this with saying, it's on you. I've showed up with a voice that I can barely speak with. I've done my content every single day. I learned income producing activities, which I knew nothing about for 16 years. And the other night I could barely speak. I did 3 lives. Do you know I had 3 people getting ready to sign? 2 had issues. It wasn't their fault. I still made a sale that night, even though I could barely speak. You can make the excuses or you can make the money. You could carve this out to go into 2024 and live the life of your dreams. It's up to you guys. Everything's at your fingertips. Don't be lazy. Your family's depending on you. Because like I say on my lives, I am no way passing a 9 to 5 on to my kids. All right. You got this. Love y'all.
Thank you so much for sharing. And I'm sorry I put you on the spot like that, but
It's okay.
I love watching your growth, and oh, I'm so happy that your son's coming there, and it feels good that we can help our kids, doesn't it?
It does. It
Yeah.
does. Thank you so much, you guys. Just go for it. Put your head down and go to work.
Yeah. You're awesome. Thank you, Renee. So great.
Thank you, Michelle, for everything.
Absolutely what's up. Thank you for being so coachable. That's what's so great. This is an example of what that means to be coachable, you guys. She just plugged into the system. So now what we want to do next is just, you guys, there's like an emoji that you can reaction, it says, and you can raise your hand, because this is our goal now, is to answer any questions that anybody has. If you don't have any questions, get back with the person that introduced you to this, okay? And get started, get inside our community. Let's help you run in this 10K holiday sprint. You guys, let me share something with you, because if you can handle the worst case scenario, why not go for the best case scenario? Let me explain what I mean. What's the best case scenario? You literally purchase your digital product today and you dive in and you make 10K in 60 days. That's the best case scenario. So what's the worst case? That you get started and you learn how to have an online business. You get your business set up. It's on autopilot. You start learning how to market your business the right way. That's the worst case scenario, but you're equipped and you're ready to go into 2024. So you can run for 600 a day, which is 219,000 a year. That's the worst case. What's a realistic scenario? You're going to dive in, you're going to get everything set up, and you're going to make extra cash for the holidays. So if you can handle any of those scenarios, what is holding you back? And that's what I would love to get your questions answered, so we can bridge that gap for you, so you take action. So in 6 months, you're not regretting that you didn't take action. Okay. So let's get some questions answered, you guys. And again, welcome everybody. I think I seen Ronald. You got started. Awesome. Awesome. Love that so much. Welcome everybody. Okay.
I got 3 people so far. Kanji is the first one. Kanji, unmute yourself, please. Kanji, Mwanga. There we go.
Okay.
You have a question I can answer for you?
Yes, Michelle, I don't know if I'm audible enough.
Yes. What is your question?
Am I audible?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to find out. It's quite exciting to see people giving testimonies of how much they have made and so on and so forth. And that's the reason why probably I decided to come on board. I was invited by Patty and Jack or something. And that's how those invitations came forth, I think 2-3 days ago. I wanted to find out something. You have talked of 600, 300, I think 150, and is it $39 or $50? Is someone able to start with $100 bill?
Yeah, so you can start with $50 or $150 or $300 or $600. That's the 4 different products that you can start with. Yeah.
Not necessarily 150, but $100.
Okay, so the $100 would be, go ahead and start with your $50 product and then your $39 website fee. So that'd be $89 US total. That's what I would recommend to start with.
Okay, the next question I have is that, is this material being presented on the screen gonna be, is it possible then to have it emailed to us so that we look at it in detail, so that we have a full understanding of what really is happening?
And what was your question again?
What I'm saying is that, yeah, the slides are quite quick or fast for us to grasp it, but the concept is gotten. But for us to have an in-depth of what is really obtaining, is it ideal then to have these?
Oh, uh-oh, where did he go?
His mic's still open. I think what he's asking is if he just goes back to somebody's website, he'll be able to see the breakdown of each blueprint.
Yeah, when you go to the person that introduced you to this, they will give you their website. And when you go to the website, scroll all the way down on their page, and it literally does a breakdown of every single product and what you get inside of it. Plus, you will also get access to this replay as well. Yeah. So good questions. Okay. Does that help?
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, we got Chapapi or Chapapi Phineas. Go ahead and just start talking.
Maybe we'll go to the next person.
Okay, Rencia Thomas.
And it looks like a Renee just got started. Awesome. Welcome,
Hi there.
Renee. Yes, go ahead.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, how
just
are
have-
you?
I'm good, and you?
I am fantastic. So what's your question I can answer for you, my friend?
Yeah, apologies for being skeptical, but so I'm from South Africa. What is the tax implications, or how do you how do you do that?
I
Do
didn't
we
hear your
have to
question.
report
What?
on what are the tax implications? So obviously the money will be now paid into our accounts, right? In our private accounts, personal accounts. Is that correct?
Yeah, you're paid directly into your bank account. So here in the
Okay.
United States, we get like a 1099 at the end of the year. And so I don't know, Cecilia or Desiree, does somebody want to answer what it is in the like how does that
In
work?
South Africa?
Yes.
Hi. Okay. So how it works, Rensha, is you would earn money into your PayPal account, and the onus is on you as the business owner to declare your taxable income. So therefore, in our country, we use SARS. That is our version of IRS.
Yeah.
So you would then reach out to a tax consultant, and that tax consultant will work with you in order to set up everything for you, because this is a taxable income. Yeah, so it's absolutely taxable. You just chat to a tax consultant because of the brackets and the setup for you.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you. I was just
Perfect.
curious about that.
Thank
No
you,
problem.
Desiree, for answering that.
Appreciate. Thank you. Bye.
And Angela, congratulations. Looks like Angela just purchased one of our digital products. Love that so much. Awesome. So do we have any other questions, Amy?
I don't see any.
All right.
Anybody, raise your hand.
So, somebody asked, is that only PayPal that you can receive payments? No, there's many different payment companies that you can use. Yeah, there's many different payment companies that you can use. So
Okay,
you
let's
need to
try
have a business license. No, you do not need to have no license. No. The Black Friday, we will run that, you guys, through Sunday, right? You can take advantage of that through Sunday because we'll get this replay out there. But okay. Any other questions before we get off of here? And questions are only for guests, okay? So if you're already in the community, just go back in the community and ask your question, because this is a webinar for guests. We respect everybody's time and we want to get all the questions answered and help the new community members get inside the community and get rocking and rolling. So, okay.
Okay, Anand Chetty.
Yes, hi.
Hello.
Everyone. I've got one question. So obviously faceless, very shy to show my face. I want to find out if you do the basic $50 package, faceless talking, what is the worst case scenario? So lots of effort, 2 hours or 4 hours a day, but faceless on basic package. What is the worst case scenario, or what is the minimum that you would expect to make?
Well, this is your own boss, so we can't give you a minimum, right? Because I don't know your worth ethic. I don't know how consistent you're going to be. I don't know, if you're going to be coachable.
So assume a lot
can't.
of consistency.
I can't.
200%
That's just as silly as you and me joining a gym membership. And I ask you, how soon is it going to take me to get abs? You couldn't
Right.
answer that because you don't know what I'm going, what am I going to eat? Am I going to show up? Right. And so if I don't get abs, does that mean that gyms don't work, or does that mean I just didn't do the work? Right. Just like if you go and spend the money and get a personal trainer at a gym, they can't tell you when you can get abs because that's going to be based 100% on your worth ethic. So, but here's what I do recommend, what I do know is if you are coachable and if you're willing to plug in and actually show up and follow it, just like Renee said, you will absolutely love the results that you get. Some people, it's empowering when you look in the mirror and you know your success is based off of what you do, right? And some people that's scary. But we're here to help you, become that CEO and help you just follow our process. It works. We have 5,800 people in our community because they followed the steps, right? So,
No, I understand that. I think I'm asking the question on behalf of quite a few people that have posed the same question. So maybe I should pose it differently. So is faceless marketing going to work at least a little bit for some people, or does this completely depend on making YouTube videos and making TikTok videos with your face on it? And I think that's my question. Can a person make money without showing their face?
Yes, absolutely. I have one video that I did and I've tracked it, and that I have one faceless video that's made me over $100,000. Yes, faceless works.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I didn't do, all I did when I started was TikTok and the copy and paste free ads method. And I made a very high 6 figures just off of doing those 2 things before I even was doing the other one. So yes, faceless definitely works. We wouldn't train it if it didn't work. I wouldn't set you up for failure. I don't believe in having you take time away from your family and the things that you love to fail. If you're going to take time away from your family to work 2 hours a day, it is equipping you 100% for success. So I can promise you that if you follow it, it will work. Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Okay.
All right. We'll
do these next 3 people, and then we'll go ahead and let you guys get back with the person that shared with you. And then we can, because I just want to respect everybody's time here. So, okay. Sorry.
Okay, so we've got Sita or Kida.
Yeah, Sita. Yeah, thank you. I'm new here. I just signed up actually this morning, and I was kind of refreshing my email to see the next steps coming, like an automated welcome email and what next to do. And
yeah,
nothing.
so just get back. You should have received your welcome email. Just follow the steps in your welcome email. And if you have any questions,
I haven't received.
I'm sorry. What?
I'm muted. So what happened was I reached out to the person who I signed up to, and he said after work he's going to send me an email with all the things I need to do. And I thought, no, it's why do I have to wait for after work? But I'm waiting anyway, so I haven't received it. And then the second one was that the leads that we get, do we keep the leads? What happens to those leads? Are they ours to keep, or does the leads go to a hub?
Okay, good question. So you just get back with the person you bought from for your welcome email or your next steps, or check your spam folder. So, they'll need to help you with that, because we are all our own bosses here, right? That's how we make 100% profit. So get back with them. But as for when you get your leads, the word you used, I like to use the word subscribers. They're yours, because we give you your complete pre-built system, right? That includes your funnel steps and your email automations. You get all of that. See, because you guys, I will share something with you. The bigger the email list you build, the more money you make, right? Email equals income. And that's one thing I really, really work with you on inside of here, is how to build a very successful email list. It's yours, my friend. This is your business. You are your CEO. That's why you make 100% profit. This is why, there's no sharing of anything. You are your own boss. So get excited and get empowered by that. And welcome. So excited to be working with you. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Who are the other 2 people, Amy?
We've got Lisa, and then Naika is this last one.
Okay, awesome. Yeah.
Lisa?
Okay, we can go to the next person then.
Yep. Is it Nika?
Yes, Nika. Well pronounced, thank you.
Uh-huh.
So my
tried.
two questions, my two questions would be, first, there's how many hours approximately put in? Maybe I missed that info. How many hours a day?
2
Does
hours.
it normally act if you're 2 hours a day?
Yeah, we show you
Okay.
how to get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. Yes.
In 2 hours. Okay,
Mhm.
super. And then my second question is, we're talking about TikTok or is it Facebook? Is it possible to get as much income if you only have one of the two, or is it necessary to have both going on a normal like rhythm? Is it will
Okay,
I
so
like
good question. I actually love that question. So when I started, I spent 30 minutes copy and pasting free ads to these websites for free. It's a great way to learn and earn. And I went all in on TikTok. TikTok is the only platform I did. And
okay.
I made $152,000 my first 6 months just using TikTok.
Okay, so it's not possible to do it just with Facebook?
Absolutely. It's whatever platform you want to go all in on.
Whatever platform you want to go.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, good questions.
All right, we'll try Lisa one more time, Lisa.
Oh, she
You
made a
got-
comment in the comments.
Hey, I couldn't figure out how to turn on the mic.
Oh, okay.
So I had a question. So if I started off, say I bought the 300,
Uh-huh.
could I, after earning money that way, decide to go to the 600?
Oh, good question, Lisa. Yes. So you have 60 days to upgrade for the difference. So our goal would be is once you get started at the 300, get everything plugged in and set a goal to immediately get your business in profit mode and double that investment so you can use the money you make to upgrade. Mhm.
Okay. And I had one other question from listening to what was been going on in the last part. So you said 2-hour workday, but if you're making the customers and you have to send out those welcome emails and whatever else to support your customer, then your workday is more than that then, yes?
No, so what happens is I already have all of my welcome emails pre-built and ready to go. So when somebody buys from me, all I got to do is plug in their email. It's sent, all of their steps are inside the email. Right. And
So you're not continually like when I have a question, you were saying, you've been saying, go ask the person that brought you here. So that's taking time out of their day to deal with
Lisa,
your question.
that's not an income earning activity.
Okay.
Yeah. Your income earning activities you can get done in 2 hours a day. But I do a lot in my income earning activities. I do a lot 15 minutes a day for answering emails. And I can typically get all of that done in that 15-minute time because I will create my videos or answer my emails in what's called Loom, LOOM.com. So I can just voice record it and send it. But because we equip you with every single thing you need, it's no different than if you and I were sitting at a coffee shop. The videos that you have is exactly the same. No, I wouldn't say anything different if you and I weren't sitting in a coffee shop. Like literally, it's like so paint by numbers. So you literally have every single thing that you need to be successful. Plus, we have a community of over 5,800 people that most of the time people ask their question in the community because they get a lot of different responses, right? Or you can go to the search of the community and ask your question and pull up a lot of different answers. And most people love that because that gives you the freedom to learn and earn on your own schedule. And with us being an international business, it's awesome. But we've added another layer, Lisa. So we do live mentoring. Like I'm literally going to jump off of here and get on 6 figures and 6-month mentoring call. Yesterday was our live mentoring Zoom. We have our live tech Zoom tonight. And then we do a live, typically on Thursdays. We don't this Thursday because of Thanksgiving, but typically we do a live mentoring on Thursdays as well. So what's great about that is, Lisa, because that's not only available to you, that's available to your customers and their customers and their customers as well. So between all of our easy to follow videos and the engagement in the community and the live calls, typically people get, like, literally, I would say 99% of their questions answered. So this, my friends, saves you so much time, right? Because that's our goal, to help you guys. That's why you heard Renee said, you literally have every single thing. And that's the goal. The goal was, okay, how can somebody plug into this and be equipped at their fingertips, every single thing that they need to be wildly successful. And now the other thing, Lisa, every month, I literally do a post in the community and I ask, what's been your biggest takeaway and what would you like to see added? So I pay attention to that. And if I see the same thing several times, guess what? I add it. Other thing I do is I pay attention to the questions that come in a lot. And if I see it come in more than a handful of times, guess what? I create a training and I add it. So I'm sharing that with you because you truly can build an online business for time freedom. You guys, I have never traveled so much in my life and been able to do the most amazing things because the process works and because it's fully automated. So,
okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, we're all done.
Is the Loom training in the community? I use Loom to do my videos. And yeah, the daily videos that you guys get is definitely done through Loom. I love Loom. And you guys, it can be free to you if you keep your videos under 5 minutes. And I love that as well. Okay. How long do you have? You have 60 days to upgrade for the difference. So thanks everybody for getting on. I appreciate all the questions, but I do want to respect everybody's time. So we're going to go ahead and end this. Your next step is to get back with the person. You should have received an email from them and scroll down to the bottom of that email on the PS. As you can click on that to take a look at the products and what's in them and decide which is the one that's best for you. Getting started with the $600 or the $300, email them and they will waive the that website fee for you. And then they will let me know inside the community. You guys let me know. And then I will give you guys access to our membership, our monthly membership, that you guys can market that as well. So thanks everybody and thanks everybody who shared tonight. It's absolutely amazing seeing what this business can truly do for people. And you guys, what you've heard tonight, it can do that for you as well. So everybody have an awesome day. Thanks again, everybody. Get back with the person that shared this with you.